ce n'è una che prende la luna.
With Santiago and Michael, my name is Alejandro and we are going to talk about refugees in Colombia.
First, we are going to interview a Venezuelan, and later we are going to interview a citizen from what relate about the situation of refugees in Colombia. We are going to talk about this refugee situation in our country because it's an important thing, because it's people that don't have opportunities in their country, so they come here to search new opportunities for get money and live. But so many people think that it's a thing that affect us because they take off the opportunities for the people that is from here, from Colombia. So it's an important thing. We are gonna make an interview for some people that is from here, for know what think they about this situation, and we are gonna interview people that are refugees in our country for know what they think about this situation.
I'm going to talk with him about the situation the refugees in Colombia. So, what is your name?
My name is Andres Rodriguez.
Where are you studying?
System engineer in Javeriana University.
Okay, and what is your opinion about the refugee situation in Colombia?
In my opinion, in Colombia affects the problem of refugees with Venezuela, and they are living as socialism in his country, and that issue affects us because they have to come to our country and try to have a nice life. In the world is very common to the fact can happen, and it is caused why because the countries has problems, and the people have to move to another country that country can give to them the possibilities to a nice life. And in Colombia, I think the refugees in Colombia that we can see, they are from Venezuela. They are not a problem for us because our country doesn't suffer that problem like other countries.
Finally, do you think that is probably one or more solution for this situation?
I think the problem of the refugees in Colombia are not a problem for us because our country doesn't solve that problem like other countries, like can be in the US. I think they are no problem because we have not to solve a problem that doesn't exist.
So we can see that this situation is maybe for the problems in the countries, and the best solution maybe is solve this problem in their country. The situation Venezuelan refugees in Colombia because this situation affects all Colombian people. For example, in Cucuta, that people doesn't have a job because Venezuelan people come here to get job and opportunities. So this is a very hard situation. And in my opinion, Venezuela was a good country, but the Venezuela government take a bad decision, and its situation was the more important for the Venezuelan people come here to Colombia to get new opportunities, because Colombia in this moment is a good country for get job and get a new life.
Continue with this interview, asking about refugees in Colombia. So, hi. What's your name? Carlos Yañez. And what are you studying? Okay. What do you think about refugees in Colombia?
Well, I think that's a hard situation. You know, if you talk about the refugees that come from Europe, I think that there's no problem here in Colombia. But if you talk about the refugees that come, for example, right here from Venezuela, that's a real problem, you know, because now we are seeing that in Cucuta, city nearby to Venezuela, there are a lot of refugees that go there because they have nothing to do in Venezuela, and the situation is like a complete mess there, you know. So some of them look for an informal job, and some of them just go to rob the people in Cucuta, and then they come back to Venezuela. And that's a situation the situation that is affecting Venezuela is also starting to affect Cucuta, because, as I said, the refugees don't know what to do when they get to another place.
Okay, and how will you solve this?
You know, it's a hate solution. Sorry, a hate situation to solve. But that could be maybe for our government to talk with them and try to find a solution for the refugees to not go to the same place, but also go to cities where where they can find a job, you know. Or the other solution could be like for the government of Colombia to talk with the government of Venezuela and try to solve the situation right there. So if they solve the situation in Venezuela, maybe the refugees that are coming here from there will try to go back to their country. So, you know, the people will start to go back there, and that will be like the solution.
Okay, thank you, Carlos.
Okay.
As we can see, some people think that these refugees are not a problem, but some others think that they are. So keep watching. Several visual consequences that we perceive every day, like in buses or in university. We perceive people from other country. We see them. They talk in a different way, but this is not their fault. In their countries, there is a bad government, and it's chaotic, the place. So they need to travel abroad, and Colombia is a good country to travel abroad because of its kindness. And maybe a solution is to receive them, but the obviously solution is to improve the refugees country, the government of their country, to make them back and be happy in their countries.
Here are my guests. Here is Paulo, he is pro-Trump, and here is Sofia, she is pro-refugees. So we are gonna talk about the refugee situation around the world. First, we are gonna start with Pablo. So, what do you think about the refugee situation around the world?
Okay. So I believe that at this moment is a situation that is affecting like almost every country. But I also believe that every country has their own issues, and I think that in our case in the United States, we need to first like take care and make an action against those issues before we can accept immigrant people in our country, because we already are too many without good jobs and without good education and houses, so we cannot provide the things to the immigrants.
So Pablo think that the refugees take off our opportunities. So now we are gonna talk with Sofia. So what do you think about the refugee situation?
Okay, I think that there are consequences of a lot of crisis in the countries that they are come from. So I think that these people is just looking at a better way to live, and obviously in these countries they think that we're gonna found these conditions. But I think that a person has a same rights around the world, and the government should support this, but this is not a guarantee, because in the immigration process a lot of people die because their human rights are violated. Yes, I think that.
So you think that everybody had to help the refugees?
Yes, of course, the government have to support that people, and also have to support the countries that they come from, because that people there is that imbalance in the society.
What do you think about the economical opportunities for Mexican people in USA?
I think that first we have to look at the conditions that the people are working, because like Pablo said, these people is working at pure conditions, are their human rights are being violated, and a lot of opportunities in USA for the Mexican people are not dignifying the human life. So I think that yes, there are important part in the economy of USA, but also we have to see the conditions that these people are working.
So the question is, how can we solve this problem? What is the way? What do you think?
I think that the solution to this problem is to solve the internal conflicts in the countries they come from, and countries like USA should support these countries, but USA is not supporting anything. So first we have to support this country and solve the internal conflicts.
What do you think about this? How can we solve these problems?
Yes, like unfortunately, I need to agree with Sophia. I believe that we cannot, like USA and other countries, we cannot like accept the refugees. At least not forever. We can accept them, but they cannot still live in countries for a long time, because, well, it will come the time when we will not be able to accept more, because it's only a space, so, and like Sophia said, we need to help to solve this internal crisis.
What do you think about the Mexican people in USA, Paul?
Okay, so well, we know that like almost from the beginning of this nation, there are like the Mexican people have been here, and at this moment there's a lot of Mexican people in our country, and a lot of them they are illegals. So, like they are illegals, they take jobs that are not well paid. So, for example, if I want to clean houses, I won't take this job if they won't pay me at least $12 per hour. But this Mexican guy will do it only for $5 per hour. So they are taking our jobs because they are illegal. So I think that in this they need to be legal, and also like is follow for government, because the government needs to improve the conditions of the jobs, so they won't take advantage of the illegal people. But yes, I think that we need to get rid of most of the Mexican people, and the ones that still stay here, they need to be legal.
Okay, but so many people think that they are important for the economical environment. What did you think about this?
Yes, of course. It's true. The Mexican people are really important because, like I told you, there are a lot of jobs like cleaning houses, like basically cleaning. That are the Mexican people that are doing this, and anybody of the Americans want to do these jobs. So if we get rid of the Mexican people at this moment, that will have a really bad impact in our society. The economy will be going down. So, like I told you, I think that the government needs to make new and better work policies. So the jobs that we have are
About the economical opportunities for Mexican people in USA.
I think that first we have to look at the conditions that the people are working, because like Pablo said, these people is working at pure conditions, or their human rights are being violated, and a lot of opportunities in USA for the Mexican people are not dignifying the human life. So I think that yes, there are important part in the economy of USA, but also we have to see the conditions that these people are working.
So the question is, how can we solve this problem? What is the way? What do you think?
I think that the solution to this problem is to solve the internal conflicts in the countries they come from, and countries like USA should support these countries, but USA is not supporting anything. So first we have to support this country and solve the internal conflicts.
And what do you think about this? How can we solve these problems?
Yes, like unfortunately, I need to agree with Sophia. I believe that we cannot, like USA and other countries, we cannot accept the refugees. At least not forever. We can accept them, but they cannot still live in countries for a long time, because, well, it will come the time when we will not be able to accept more, because it's only a space, so, and like Sophia said, we need to help to solve these internal crises and issues. Like, we need to change the ways of the governments like in those countries like Syria. So if the war in those countries stop, people could live there in peace, and they will have like a good opportunity to stay there and to have a good life.
Throughout our interviews, we perceive that the Colombian people think that is a big problem, but some people don't understand the situation in their countries, that the people just come here because they need get money, need food for their families. So it's necessary that we think in all these people, and I'm now thinking how can we solve the situation between Venezuela and Colombia, for example, and another countries that have the refugee situation.
So we can see that the situation is normal around the world. For example, Syrian people to go Europe, search new opportunities. And we can see that Venezuelan people only go to Colombia for search new job, but Colombian people think Venezuelan people can be still their jobs. So it's a very hard situation, but we can talk about one solution.
The principal solution that the people think about it is to make them go out of this country because they are very angry with them. But we think that the main solution must be support their countries, support the problems to solve them, so they can go back to their countries, but in a peaceful way, and creating good relationship with that government.